Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It's incredible to me. First of all, let me give a lot of credit and applause to the author of this legislation for putting this forward so that we can begin the dialogue. Let me also thank the business community for being willing to sit down with you and negotiate a lot of the key points. And I know we kind of get stuck on certain points, but we are close. To the credit of the business community, to the credit of members of council and the author of this bill, we have negotiated our way to close. But I hear some of the same arguments that we heard when we were talking about paid sick leave. And how if this bill passes, the sky is going to fall, businesses are going to close, and the world as we know it is going to shift off its axis and spiral out of control. I remember when we talked about a living wage bill for the airport, and I see some of the faces that were out there fighting for that. And I was told that planes would stop flying, that the airport would close, and that life as we know it would change forever. I want us to stop using the politics of the drastic and come together like we're doing on the politics of the sensible and things that we can agree on. I want you to know that I've been to Seattle. When we were talking about the Amazon thing, we had that conversation about why I was a little reluctant about signing that letter. And the reason was when I met with hotel workers, when I rode in a cab, Uber now, they were telling me that, and they make $15 an hour, that some of them could not afford the local rents. The average rent here in Philadelphia, I believe, is $1,100 a month. Without predictability, without a living wage, people in Seattle have had to travel 1 hour outside of the city, live 3 deep in an apartment to be able to live in Seattle. So I don't want to my friends at the Chamber of Commerce, I still love you. I spent most of my life financing and most small business, if you know me, that's my lineage. But we cannot not keep pace with the realities of what it costs to live in this city and push our workforce further and further out to have the highest number of sheriff sales and evictions for renters and not adjust the dial a little bit in this way. So for me, and you know I have to leave early, I'm going to get an opportunity to be the first one to vote on this bill. As soon as you... I have to do a procedure to do that. But we're going to follow procedures. We're going to follow procedures, and I'm going to allow the chairman to do his thing. But I do have to go.
Okay.